When we come back, Rick Trevino, he is in Studio B. The Just Enough Rope singer is releasing new music while touring all over the great state of Texas. We're going to chat with him about his powerful new single.
We won't make you draw, don't worry, Rick. Houston Life, we'll be right back. Country artist Rick Trevino has been serenading all of us with his smooth vocals and the heartfelt lyrics for over 3 decades now.
That's a long time, right?
Yeah.
His career began in 1993, and with hits like Bobby and Mason, Just Enough Rope, She Can't Say I Didn't Cry, and Learning As You Go, just to name a few.
Good one.
Rick is still creating new music, and he will perform for us today. He's joining us live in studio now for a trip down memory lane. We have a lot to catch up on, Rick, because the last time you were on Houston Life was ages ago. We were in the mall, and a lot has happened during that time. Your wife just celebrated 5 years cancer-free.
Yeah, she was diagnosed 5 years ago, and the March was a big deal because she, for that particular type of cancer, the 5-year mark is a big deal if it doesn't come back, remission. So, yeah, man, we're celebrating. A lot to celebrate.
That is something to celebrate, for sure. You have 3 kids, one of them already into music, you said?
Well, my youngest, Presley's a musician. Olivia just graduated from college. She's my oldest daughter, and then my son is 20, he'll be 27, and he's in a band, and he's a welder, and he's in a rock heavy metal band.
Very cool.
I can't believe your
music
kids.
runs through their blood.
It does. And what's interesting, to refresh our fans' memories, your fans' memories, born and raised in Austin, you graduated.
I was born here.
Born here,
yeah.
in Houston.
Yep.
You graduated from Westwood High School?
Westwood High School.
Westwood High. And you were offered a baseball scholarship to Memphis State U, but you decided to go to A&M on a music.
Small little offer to play baseball, but not a big offer. So it was kind of a no-brainer decision. But then I went to A&M and walked on, tried out as a walk-on, and kind of ended it there because I didn't make the team. But I'm an Aggie. I went to Texas A&M University, and then got signed to Sony Records in 92, 93, something like that.
It's incredible.
I want to take you back a little bit. So when you first heard your song on the radio, I love asking artists this all the time, like, what did that feel like? It
still feels great to hear. It's the same feeling. It's just nice. And nowadays, it's like the kids have me streaming on Spotify and all that stuff. And like, Dad, you didn't sing that lyric right. It's really like this. Because sometimes I'll change the lyrics as the years go on. And the Spotify and the, Pandora has the right lyrics from 93. So they're correcting me sometimes. But it feels great to be able to hear my stuff on the radio, on Spotify, on Pandora, and all that stuff. It never gets old.
Well, when it comes to Spotify and streaming, what I think is so interesting, obviously you're creative and you're talented, but to have a career that spans more than 30 years is a really huge deal, especially considering how much music in general and the way we listen to music has changed.
Right. It's changed incredibly, tremendously, and this new single is all my own label, so it's my own production, it's my own, we recorded everything in Austin, it wasn't in Nashville, it was with me and my band, and I'm doing everything in-house, the promotion, the video promotion, and everything like that. And you can do it now because of social media, but although the pay is a little different, you don't, they haven't quite figured out how to pay, where it's different with radio, they can just calculate how many times it's played. But with social media, it's a little bit different of a monster there. But it is nice to have that kind of artistic freedom to be able to promote your own stuff.
I feel like every artist has a list of who they would love to work with one day. Do you have someone or a couple people on your list that you just dream, it would be a dream to collaborate with them?
Well, when Tony Bennett was alive, that would have been incredible to just do something with Tony Bennett. I'd have to say maybe Chris Christopherson. Also, some of the current artists I'd like, Casey Musgraves, one of my favorite current artists.
Same.
Chris Stapleton, those 2 artists are probably my top 2 current acts right now.
Right.
So yeah, there's a lot of artists that I'd love.
Fun.
But when it comes to creating new music, it seems like raising children, your wife's breast cancer, all of these, hills and valleys of real life, those really inspire you when it comes to creating your work.
Yeah, I mean, to be able to invest in a song, for me personally, my own label, my own money, my own time away from my family, it has to be something that I'm really invested in emotionally. And this particular song, obviously, I started writing it when my son graduated from high school, and because I wanted to write him a letter, like a graduation letter. And then I was like, well, this could be a song, And then I didn't really finish the song until Presley graduated from high school. I didn't really finish recording it and writing it and all that stuff because I just couldn't quite get it right.
Right.
But then we did the video this past April in Uvalde, Texas.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm really proud of the song. It's just real personal, and it has to be something that I could play the rest of my life in order for me to go in and record it. That's the standard for me.
I quickly want to ask you, because you're going to close out the Fort Bend County Fair, which is coming up. What can fans expect when they see you on that stage?
Well, like you'll hear the hits. You'll hear, Just Enough Rope and Bobby Ann Mason and all the hits from the 90s. I also do some songs from the Los Super 7 project that I did with Freddie Fender and Flaco Jimenez and Los Lobos, that won us a Grammy in '99.
Oh, wow.
It's called Los Super 7, so I always do just a few
very cool
Mexican root songs, and then some stuff from the new project as well, and then some covers and things like that. It's always a lot of fun.
And before we hear you perform in just a few moments, you still have family here in Houston. Do you have your favorite stops when you visit town? Because I know you're always, being on the road is tough.
Well, that's an easy question to answer. Taqueria del Sol is if we're on 45, dude, we're going to stop at that panaderia, and I'm going to have caldo de pollo. Hands down, that's my stop.
Nice.
Because you can get the pan dulce,
with the caldo.
And the caldo, get it all and take it back to Austin.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Well, we're glad to call you one of ours, and we're glad to have you back here in Studio B, a little different than the mall days. But without further ado, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're riding shotgun with Rick as he performs his new heartfelt single. It's called The Ride.
Yeah, Houston Life will be right back. Welcome back to Houston Live. So 31 years after his debut single, Rick Trevino has continued to be a staple in country music. Yeah, he's showing no signs of stopping. For the first time on live TV, here's his brand new single, The Ride. Take it away, Rick.
It's a wild roller coaster, not a merry-go-round. Rejoice when you reach the heights, but you learn from all the downs. Turn your hungry heart loose and hold on tight. You're in for the ride, the ride, the ride of your life. It's a lone solo mission. It's a one-man show. Till the day that you meet the one with a matching heart and soul. Your two lonely roads will merge until the end of time. Together you'll ride the ride of your life. There'll come a day you will find a detour ahead. Destiny will await just around the bend. When the exits they go by and you can't find your way, when the winding road gets too dark, shine the light of your faith. Let the Lord above be your guide. and drive on with a smile. Mile after mile on the ride of your life.
Wow. Okay, I know which song I'm going to be listening to all the way home. Rick Trevino, that was fantastic. We're going to walk over to you since the cameras can't see us where we are.
A beautiful song
that was
for your
fantastic.
children, for all our children.
Oh, thank you.
We raise them to be independent and wanting them to be independent, and that's just the perfect.
And it's time for the ride,
Yeah,
of your life.
Ups and downs.
Ups and
You're
downs.
Absolutely right.
Roller coaster.
Beautiful. I'm glad that song is already streaming because seriously, I'll be listening to that on my way home. It is available. The Ride, it's called, available on all streaming music platforms.